Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Kyle Richards and Dorit Kemsley's feud is one of the biggest bombshells of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Season 14, aside from Jennifer Tilly joining the show, of course. In the trailer, Kyle and Dorit are seen yelling at each other during a group dinner, a typical setting for fights in the series. While some fans are surprised that the reality TV stars are fighting, their history shows that tensions have been brewing between them for a while now. At one point, it involved multi-millionaire restaurateur Lisa Vanderpump, who left during Season 9 following a friendship triangle involving Kyle and Dorit. In Season 7, Dorit joined RHOBH after being introduced by Lisa to the cast. But things between them turned sour when, in Season 9, Kyle accused Lisa of leaking the negative Puppygate story about Dorit to RHOBH online. Dorit had adopted a puppy named Lucy Apple Juicy from Vanderpump Dogs before she had given it up to another person who then gave Lucy away too. According to the story, Lucy ended up in a kill shelter, which Dorit insisted she didn't know. At first, Teddi Mellencamp, who knew the truth, was scared the story would be pinned on her given her history with Dorit. Teddi then told the fashion designer, "I found out information about it. I never said anything," referring to the fact that Lucy was actually back at Vanderpump's foundation. "And then when we went into Vanderpump Dogs, John pranced your dog out and told me and Kyle. It was not my fault that this is out there." Lisa Rinna also weighed in, saying that the Vanderpump ruler star had her employees bring up #Puppygate so that Dorit would turn on Kyle and Teddi. "All Lisa Vanderpump wants to do is punish Dorit about the dog," she said. "She can't do it, so she had those boys do it. She doesn't want to get her hands dirty." RHOBH executive producer Chris Cullen confirmed that Lisa V leaked the story about Dorit. When Lisa lost the narrative in the show, and she realized that it wasn't going the way she wanted, that's when she leaked the story to the press. Kyle, who had sided with Dorit, ended up confronting Lisa V at her home, Villa Rosa, where the latter kept denying that she had leaked the full story. The verbal spat escalated to the point that the Vanderpump Villa star had to kick Kyle out of her house. It marked the former's exit from the show, as well as the end of Kyle and Lisa V's friendship. Dorit and Kyle had a little rift in Season 10 after the former said the latter would throw her name on clothes to get traction for her line, Kyle x Shahida, which she co-founded with Shahida Clayton. Kyle then wrote on X, formerly Twitter, "I didn't just put my name on the clothing line like Dorit suggested. I worked closely with Shahida on the looks we wanted." It wasn't long until Kyle and Dorit were friends again. By Season 12, the Beverly Beach owner was seen getting comforted by the Halloween alum after a home robbery that traumatized the former. Kyle also gathered the other women at her home to support Dorit during that time, especially since her husband PK was in London. Kyle even called out Sutton Stracke for her very strange reaction to Dorit being held at gunpoint. "You acted like you didn't give us," the former Disney star told the socialite. Sutton explained that she just doesn't deal well with guns and burglaries because "my house was broken into when I was 14 years old, so there's that. My father shot himself in the head, so there's that." In Season 13, the cast started to question the real nature of Kyle's friendship with Morgan Wade following her divorce drama with Mauricio Umansky. Dorit also felt like she was no longer a part of Kyle's life, as the latter hadn't really talked to her in a while. "There's stuff with Kyle and I that's going on, and it hurts and bothers me the most," the former told Erica Jane during the reunion. "I haven't heard from her in a couple of months. Then she sends me a text yesterday, basically trying to silence me. It was so manipulative. It was so calculated." During an Amazon Live in February, Kyle said it would take a minute to forgive Dorit for talking about their private text conversation. "Honestly, I was really surprised by that," the former admitted, "because in all the years of doing this show, 14 years there now, I've never ever shared anything that's been said to me off camera or a text that's off camera private." Season 14 of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills promises to be one of the most explosive yet, with longtime friends Kyle Richards and Dorit Kemsley at the center of a feud that has shocked fans and fellow cast members alike. The once unshakable bond between the two has taken a dramatic turn, transforming from close friendship to open hostility. This unraveling of their relationship serves as a focal point of the season, offering a mix of heartbreak, betrayal, and drama that only RHOBH can deliver. Kyle Richards and Dorit Kemsley's friendship began when Dorit joined RHOBH in Season 7. Introduced by Lisa Vanderpump, Dorit quickly integrated herself into the group, and her connection with Kyle blossomed. Their shared experiences as mothers, their love for fashion, and their witty banter made them a fan-favorite duo. Over the years, Kyle and Dorit supported each other through personal challenges, from Kyle's struggles with her sisters to Dorit's legal battles involving her husband, PK. Their friendship wasn't without its bumps. Who could forget the infamous Pantygate incident or their argument over tardiness during a trip to France? Yet, despite these hiccups, Kyle and Dorit always found their way back to each other, often emphasizing the mutual respect and trust they shared. That trust, however, appears to have been shattered this season. The seeds of their feud were reportedly sown during the filming of Season 14, when rumors began swirling about Kyle's marriage to Mauricio Umansky. Speculation about potential infidelity on both sides put Kyle in a vulnerable position, and according to insiders, she felt that Dorit wasn't offering the support she needed. Adding fuel to the fire were whispers about Dorit's own marriage to PK, with some cast members suggesting that Dorit and Mauricio's close friendship might have crossed a line. Although both Dorit and Kyle publicly denied these allegations, the tension between them was palpable. Kyle's frustration reportedly grew when Dorit failed to unequivocally shut down the rumors, leaking Kyle feeling betrayed. One of the season's most talked about moments takes place during a cast trip to Aspen, a location known for bringing out the drama. Remember last season's Kathy Hilton meltdown? This time, the tension between Kyle and Dorit boils over during a dinner party. Sources say that Kyle confronts Dorit about her perceived lack of loyalty, accusing her of siding with other cast members who have been gossiping about her marriage. Dorit, for her part, doesn't hold back. She allegedly accuses Kyle of being overly sensitive and unwilling to hear criticism. Dorit also hints that Kyle's growing closeness with new cast member Anne-Marie Wiley might be an attempt to replace her. The argument escalates to the point where other cast members, including Erika Jayne and Sutton Stracke, have to intervene. This isn't the first time Kyle has found herself at odds with a close friend on the show. Fans will remember her falling out with Lisa Vanderpump during Season 9, a rift that began with Puppygate and ended with Lisa leaving the show. Similarly, Kyle's relationship with her sisters, Kim Richards and Kathy Hilton, has been fraught with tension and periods of estrangement. Some fans speculate that Kyle's history of fractured relationships might be indicative of deeper issues. Dorit, meanwhile, has also faced accusations of disloyalty in the past. Her on-again, off-again friendship with Lisa Vanderpump was a central storyline for several seasons, and a tendency to stir the pot has made her both a beloved and polarizing figure among viewers. As the season progresses, the fallout from Kyle and Dorit's feud affects the entire group. Lines are drawn, with some cast members siding with Kyle and others supporting Dorit. Erika Jayne, who has had her own rocky relationship with both women, reportedly tries to play peacemaker but finds herself dragged into the drama. Sutton Stracke and Garcelle Beauvais, known for their sharp observations, weigh in on the conflict, adding even more layers to the unfolding drama. Off-camera, the tension has spilled onto social media. Fans have noticed that Kyle and Dorit no longer comment on each other's posts as frequently as they once did, and cryptic captions have fueled speculation about their fractured friendship. In interviews, both women have been diplomatic but noticeably distant, with Kyle admitting that the season was particularly challenging for her.